Attention.
It's your girl, Rain Rose. And you're tuned into Rain's Reality.
7 days, 7 ways. You're tuned in with your girl, Rain Rose, right here on 104.5 The Flame. Y'all know what it is for another wonderful episode of Rain's Reality. It's Friday. We got paid today. Well, some of us got paid. No, but shout out to everybody on that working Friday, man. Out getting paid, getting ready for the weekend. We have a wonderful show for you. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked as always. Go ahead and lock the number in your phone, 772-467-1177, so you can call in and check in with us. Let's get into it. What's good, Sam G?
I'm in the place to be, and you know how we do. Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. It's Friday. We're about to get it lit. We got a special guest coming through. And we're going to do what we do. So, let's get it done.
Super excited about the guest. I got my man T Lion pulling up on us a little bit later. We're going to get into everything he has going on. I don't even want to spoil it.
Nah.
Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. He's working on a lot of great things, has done a lot of amazing things, and for us to have an artist of that level of magnitude right here on the Treasure Coast,
dude is dope.
Like you got to understand that you got to show love to the people who out here doing their thing, because this business, they always say, we compete against each other, but you don't eat when you compete. You only eat when you collaborate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the best way that I like to see it. What's good with you, Jess?
What's up? Jess is here.
Look, Jess is here as always, holding it down. Jess works so hard, bro. She's so humble, but she is such a hard worker. And when I say Jess come through with the mess, she don't take no mess, but she definitely handles her business with the news. She's going to get right into what's new in the news right now.
Yes, I am. Well, good people, happy Friday. I don't know how happy you'll be after hearing these news stories. But
news is always seems to make you sad, right?
It is. It's, just pray for strength. Well, the first news story that we're going to get into, unfortunately, a 45-year-old former high school teacher at Fort Pierce Westwood Academy is now on his way to prison for 5 years for his lewd conduct with a teenage girl. Yeah, that happened.
What's going on with these teachers, man?
Listen, it's almost like they can let anybody teach, but there's a teacher shortage.
Until they find out, shouldn't have let that one in.
And it's crazy because there's no going back from there.
Check the resumes, people. Check the resumes.
You know what? I think they do, but we can make those with AIs now. So our resumes really resumes. Check the background and the history.
Yes.
But a lot of the time, you get good people who come in and they just make poor choices. Yes. And he just made a really bad choice. Yes. And you have to suffer the consequences when you make those choices, unfortunately.
Absolutely. They're saying that there wasn't a sexual relationship between them, thank God, but they still had communication via texting, and it was getting to that point. Like, it was said that he was grooming her to get to that point, to where it could have turned into a sexual relationship.
See, and you know what about that? And I have this conversation with friends all the time. There is a fine line. Yeah. You cannot blur those lines with your students. Right. And oftentimes you just want to be that cool teacher, or people don't look at, well, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. It's not about necessarily doing anything wrong. It's what it looks like. Right. And so, sometimes, well, I'm a female, I can have girls and I can talk to them. Absolutely not, because if you were a male having that same relationship with girls, they would view you differently. So you can't blur those lines. It's a violation of the code of conduct. Exactly. Be familiar with your rules. Know what you can and cannot do.
Don't play those games.
Don't. It's not even worth it. It's your reputation. Yeah. Your reputation depends on it, and you don't want to have to defend yourself against allegations, whether they are true or not.
Right. Right. Your reputation is wrecked.
Yeah.
After that, you know what I mean?
How can he come back from this?
There is no coming back from that. I mean, he got a long time to sit and think about it, though.
Yeah. He has 5 years, and then he has to be on the registry for like 15 years or so.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it ain't
can't work around kids, can't live around kids. Life changed forever.
Forever.
Man, parents got to deal with a lot, man. We parents, we got to deal with a lot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the next story that we're going to get into is about a new policy that is about to be implemented here in Florida very soon. The policy is stating that if a member or of staff or faculty of a Florida university or college identifies with the LGBT community, and they want to use the bathroom based on their preferred gender identity.
Yeah.
If it's a male who identifies as a female, if he goes into the women's bathroom, he's automatically fired. You have to use the bathroom according to the sex in which you were born.
I totally agree with that.
I think that's important.
I agree as well.
You know what I'm saying?
I
mean, when you know, they keep playing, this whole gender role thing. I mean, I ain't gonna say too much on it. You already know how I feel, but
look, don't get Sam started.
Don't get started, Sam. It's Friday. Go ahead.
I know it's Friday. Turn up, Sam. What's up?
Sam.
We're not play them game there. There could be some of these people that are perverts. You know what I'm saying? And this is a good way for them to use a woman's bathroom with bad intent.
Absolutely. So this is actually, even I was reading the story about a woman in a public park, and she says she walked into the restroom, and when she walked into the restroom, there was a guy standing in the bathroom waiting at a public park. She says she walked into the restroom, he was standing behind the door, and when she walked in, he was actually shocked. He was like upset. So he hurried up and stormed out of the restroom. But the thing about it is, even when they have those one-stall public restrooms and you don't go in with your kids, you don't know who's waiting. So always chaperone your kids, even if you think it's safe, even if it's marked female, no matter what it is, go in with them so that you can check to make sure. Check the stalls. Don't leave your kids alone. Like,
I always thought, even though I don't have a daughter, but I always said if I did have a daughter, now, this is just a thought. Like, if I have a daughter, she wants to use the bathroom, I can't go in there with her, right?
Well, what I do, and that's it's a conflict. So as a woman, we always take our boys with us to the restroom. Yeah. Even with my son being as old as he is, and he get mad at me sometimes. Like, I can do it, and I'm like, no, because people are weird, people are crazy, and I can't see you. Right. So he's like, well, I need to go, and I'm like, well, you can go right in that stall by yourself, and that's as far as you get to go. Right. But now he understands, because we talk about those different things, and he doesn't always like it, but it's for safety. And if you're the daughter, I mean, in that point, like, I would rather feel, and it's hard for guys because you guys are open. You guys are open. Right. So there's not much room to just take them in where there's privacy. So I don't even know how to answer that one, Sam.
No, I've thought about, you know what I mean? Come like, man, I want my daughter, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, we got to be very careful with that whole, gender trickery, man. Because like I said, we got little kids, little girls, and, we don't need no confusion like that, man.
Absolutely. I'm extremely happy that is going into effect because at the end of the day, it's for the safety of everyone. Yeah. And I understand we're not denying you. You get to choose to be and identify as you'd like, but the world is, we have to respect everybody in the world. We can't make the entire world uncomfortable to make a certain group of people comfortable. And that's all everyone's saying. And I think people are taking it to a whole nother level when they start talking about hate.
But some people gonna be offended about certain things. So we just gotta respect each other.
And one question is that, a lot of people, they hear mostly about how it's the men who identify as women fighting the most for this, but women who identify as
they
men,
never fight this battle.
Yeah, they're not trying to go into the men's bathroom.
They are not. Because they're comfortable. And you know what? That goes into a whole nother topic where they talked about how they're trying to erase women and try to make us as if we are non-existent to a point because it's a way to restrain us, I guess, in a sense, being that we're accomplishing so much, especially black women. So black women with the rate and getting college degrees and being so educated and all of these other great things at the rate that we're doing it, I think it's shocking is what they were saying to the world, and now they have to find a way to suppress us, and one way is having us with no voice. And that's what Jess Hilarious was arguing about. It wasn't about not liking or...
No, I respect her argument.
Yeah. And she was simply saying that women are women. Women are women, and women are born with female organs.
How you gonna try to take menstrual cycles from us?
Like,
not me, but
no, that's serious.
You know what I mean? But
you have no.
I stand with you, Jess.
Look, you have no clue what that pain feel like. So shout out to Just Hilarious for standing up because it's so scary because of cancel culture.
Right.
You're
and women, not cis women. I really don't like that term.
Right.
Cis, no man.
Listen, no.
Just let
so,
it be.
so just let it be.
Is.
Listen,
yes.
but what about the girls?
The what?
They say the girls. So they have the girls and the girls.
Who are
Like the girls are the girls who turned into girls. So it's GWORLS. So girls. So
us?
No, like you have girls as in female women who were born. Then you have the girls who have become women since birth.
Listen, how about we just be men? Men be men, women be women. Let's just leave it there. All right. Next topic.
Why
we drop it.
Why would the world? The world wouldn't be as easy with that.
Jess, we ain't with the mess.
Jess is not with the mess.
We're not with the mess.
We are not with the mess. So what we'll do is we are going to go ahead and get into our Freakin' Friday mix. We'll come back with a little bit of birthdays, celebrity birthdays. But right now we're going to do a Freakin' Friday throwback mix. Y'all keep it locked.
Freaky.
It's Flame's Reality.
On 104.5
Flame, the hottest R&B hits and oldies.